Now, lots of you got in touch with us earlier this week after you'd heard about Chloe, a young woman who's been in care since she was 5. She's now 17 and planning to leave foster care after her 18th birthday. Well, today we're returning to Chloe, and this time we're looking at the relationship with her independent visitor. As the name suggests, these are not social workers or employees of the care system, but they're volunteers assigned to work with a young person in care. Jo Morris went to see Chloe with her independent visitor, Naryn.
Oh. Shut up, dog. Hi, Chloe. How are you? I'm good, how are you? Her name's Naryn.
How old is she?
I think she's 27.
About 10 years older than you.
Yeah. And we've been, I guess, seeing each other and having our little Ivy thing.
But that's independent visitor.
Yeah, that's what Ivy stands for. And it's just basically she comes out and she takes me. It's meant to be once a month, but because I'm nearly 18 now, and you know I've been with her since I must have been about 15. I think it's been nearly 3 years. Because we're so close, it's more like a friendship rather than it is about constant reminder that she's my independent visitor and not a friend. You know.
So you meet once a month.
Sometimes.
And do you speak on the phone as well?
Yeah, we try to speak like every week, didn't we? Like you try and call me on a Sunday or a Saturday.
Yeah.
I don't always
get
answer.
through. I'll usually... Yeah, why don't you answer, Chloe?
It's just don't feel like talking.
Which is, yeah, totally fine.
We go out and we sometimes go to the cinema, watch films. We sometimes go to poetry houses and stuff because I adore poetry.
So where are we off to now?
Oh, we're going bowling now, right?
Yeah.
Do you remember when we went last time?
Yeah, I do actually.
Do you remember how bad we both were?
Yeah.
Okay.
Didn't I win though? That was real skill!
So it's voluntary.
Yes.
You're not paid.
No.
Why did you want to do it? What drew you to it?
I think I must have applied for this when I was about 23. So just at that age, I guess, where I no longer saw myself as a child, you'd hope, at 23, and was ready to give back, something to feel valued for. I think those were my motivations.
And do you live independently, or...?
No, I'm still at home. Another reason why I was like, whoa, Chloe, you're going for this.
So Chloe's planning on moving out when she turns 18. She has the option to stay put, but she's going to move out. What do you think about her decision?
At first, I just wanted to make sure that she had thought it all through.
When I decided that I wanted to do it, you was there like, well, do you know anything, blah, 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 and you was like, do you know anything about it? Do you know this? Do you know that? And I was just there like... Naryn, I've just made the decision, like, give me 5 minutes. But now you kind of just ask me things like, how, well, do you know about this yet? Is this, like, have you found anything out about this yet? You know, you just kind of question me about things, like how the process is going rather than, do you know this, do you know that?
Yeah, but I guess because there's so much about it that I don't know, I just want to know that you know. But I'm sure she'll be fine. And I know Chloe is going to be embarking on a transition period as a care leaver that will be much more challenging than anything I've experienced, but probably a breeze through the things she's overcome. But I'll be there for her anyway.
Is Naryn reliable?
Yeah, definitely. 100%.
I think that you knew that you could trust me in terms of like talking to me and hanging out and stuff, but maybe did you trust that I would stay?
I don't know. At first, I don't think I did because obviously I'm so used to having people leave. I mean, now I trust you to not leave me because it's been almost 3 years now.
No, I'd never go anywhere.
You wouldn't be able to disappear anywhere. I'd like track your phone. I'd get the CIA involved.
I'm glad you'd go to that effort. Not many people would.
Look at this bun. Right, the burger's like tiny in the middle and the bun was massive. It tries to make you think that the burger's bigger than it is. It's like my dog, how she thinks she's a Rottweiler when she's clearly not. She's got small dog syndrome. They're angry at the world because they're so small, like me. I'm angry at the world.
Thing is, what people don't realise about young people in care is they're all different.
So how do you think young people are viewed in care in general?
Well, it's just like, oh yeah, care kids never really amount to anything because it's not always that story, and that's the way people always see it. And it's always like people will see. I remember when I was younger, I used to have people like, you know, telling their children they couldn't be friends with me because I was a care kid, or worried that I would steal some of their stuff because they were a care kid. It's like, being a care kid is not anything to do with that. It's because your parents or whoever's looking after you cannot look after you, so you are put into a place where people can look after you and support you.
So what's the worst thing that someone said to you about being in care?
I think the worst thing that anybody has ever said to me that was the fact that because I'm in care, nobody would care if I died. Literally was like, yeah, but you could kill yourself and no one would even care. Like, no one would notice because you're a care kid and no one cares about care kids.
I mean, I find that really upsetting that someone's said that to you.
Yeah.
So I can't begin to imagine how you feel.
Well, when it was said to me, obviously at the time I was a lot more fragile than I am now. I mean, now I'm a lot stronger. If somebody said that to me, I'd just laugh at them. I'd just be like, yeah, whatever, mate, carry on. Like, if that makes you feel better, you know, whatever. Like, it's hard sometimes, though.
What's been the hardest thing for you about being in care?
I think just accepting the fact that you're in care and realising that your parents don't want you. And I think just being in care in general is really hard. And the fact that I've lived like this, I mean, I'm proud of myself for it. And it's great to know that I've got this far. But I don't regret being in care. If anything, this has given me the best life that I could have had. But the hardest thing, obviously, is just coming to terms with the fact that your mum doesn't want you. That was really hard for me. And constantly beating myself up about it and blaming myself for it when it wasn't my fault.
That was because the barriers, though. The way it bounced. That was brilliant. You're a better left-hand player than you are a right.
It's one of them relationships where it's a really nice thing because it's a time when I get to step away from what's going on around me and just enjoy myself and have a good time with her.
So what's different about her?
I don't know. I think that she really does understand me and she really gets me. And like, I don't even have to say that I'm upset around her. Like, I don't even have to say that I'm feeling down or I've been feeling down. She'll straight away can tell.
How does Naren differ from your social worker?
I think it's because of the job descriptions. Like, an independent visitor is someone who takes you away from, you know, your life. Not takes you away from your life, but takes you out for the day to forget about the things that are going on around you. And when it comes to your social worker, you're talking about the things that are going on around you. So she's talking about how, you know, the future and everything. And it can be stressful sometimes. But with Naren, it never is. Like, the fact that she's a volunteer means that she's not, you know, being paid. You know, she's not there because she's like, oh, this is a great job, I get paid for this. She's there because she wants to be there and because she enjoys my company and because she's, you know, she likes being around me and it's a nice feeling.
Mocktails, I don't know what that is.
It's a non-alcoholic cocktail.
I'll be able to drink with you at some point. I'm not going to get drunk, don't worry.
No, I've actually given up alcohol
Really?
this year.
You're lame.
For 1 year.
Oh, it's alright. We'll try next year then. I'm turning 18 and you're giving up drink. Like, what is wrong with you?
I didn't plan it around that.
Yeah, you did, you liar. You
No,
thought,
I
right, she's turning 18, she's going to want a drink. Let me quit before she gets there.
So you offer the independent visitor service up until Chloe reaches 18. What happens after that? Is it goodbye?
It's not goodbye. No.
Oh, damn it. Sorry, I thought it was goodbye.
Or should I have let you answer first?
No, I'm kidding.
Is it goodbye, Chloe?
No, it's not. Never. No, I still want to see you and everything. Like, I feel like you're a friend.
Yeah, I'm a friend.
Exactly, so
So you're planning on continuing the relationship?
definitely.
Definitely.
It would just be another person that had come in my life for a while and then disappeared and that wouldn't have been good for me.
Yeah.
But I'm all good. You don't treat me like crap, so it's all good.
Good. I'm glad you clarified. Have you told Joe that you write poetry?
No, I haven't actually.
You kept that quiet. I'm going to have to hear one of your poems.
Oh, God. I found one that I wrote, like...
Come and sit.
I'm trying to find it, wait. Oh, here it is. There are times when I just want to scream my head off at everyone and everything. There are times when I'm so happy that I just want to hug everyone. There are times when I'm so broken that I can't even cry. There are times when I give up on everyone and everything and start to feel like nothing is worth the effort anymore. There are times when I'm not even sure who I am anymore. But through all these times, whether they're good or bad, there's one thing that keeps me going, one small thing that rises above however I'm feeling. And that little thing is hope. Hope that one day I will be okay. Hope that I'll finally be happy. Hope that everything will work out as planned and I won't feel so broken. And as long as I have this one little bit of hope inside me, I know no matter how hard things will get, no matter what I go through, that one day I will be okay.
Wow.
Yeah.
Chloe and Navin spoke to Joe Morris.